Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Axis video for the week of June 9th to June 13th. So for all of our strength movements this week, we are going to be doing 5 sets of 1 rep at 95%. So we are getting up there in weight. Yes, our max out opportunity is coming up here soon. Those of you that are newer, please continue to stick with 5 sets of 5 reps and just go a little heavier than you did last week as long as your technique was looking good. Getting right into our workouts for the week, after we back squat on Monday, we have a chipper. It is 12, 9, 6, 3 reps for time of goblet squats and push-ups with a 100-meter sprint after each round. And there's a 10-minute time cap on this workout. So you'll do 12 goblet squats, 12 push-ups, 100-meter sprint, 9 goblet squats, 9 push-ups, 100-meter sprint, etc. You can scale the weight of the kettlebell. If we need to use dumbbells instead of kettlebells, that's fine. And you can scale the push-ups to box push-ups. And that 100-meter sprint should be a hard effort run. Then on Tuesday, we have a long AMRAP. So for those of you that like your longer AMRAP or your longer workouts, here you go. We have an AMRAP 26 of 15 kettlebell swings, 15 toes to bar, 15 box jumps, and an 800-meter run. So we can scale the weight on the kettlebell swings. We can scale the toes to bar to knees to elbow, knees to chest, or toes to rig. And you can scale the box jumps. There's no RX height on the box jumps, so just select a height that's going to work for you. But if you need to scale them to box step-ups, do 8 on the left, 8 on the right. So a total of 16. And then for that 800-meter run, you can scale that down to a 400-meter run or a 400-meter run/walk. I want to stick with 400 meters as the shortest running option. Just there is a purpose behind the longer run. So that is Tuesday's workout. On Wednesday, after we bench press, we're going to have 90 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. So in your 90 seconds of work, you're going to complete 10 dumbbell bent over rows, 10 dumbbell strict press, and then in the remaining amount of time in that 90 seconds, you're going to do as many strict pull-ups as possible. So to scale this, you can scale the weight of the dumbbells as needed, and you can scale the strict pull-ups to banded pull-ups or ring rows. I do want you guys to try to challenge yourself on the pull-ups and choose an option that is going to properly challenge you. It's okay if the pull-ups are not done unbroken and you have to break it up a little bit. That's fine. You're just doing as many as you can in that remaining time. So maybe you do 3, shake it out, get back up on the bar, do another 2, whatever. That's fine. Then on Thursday, we're going to start with some skill work, just about 5 minutes working on jump ropes. This is also going to double a little bit as the warm-up. And then the workout is partner work. So I'm going to try to explain this and hopefully it makes sense. But with a partner, you are going to complete the following until you reach 300 burpees as a team. So it's going to be 1 minute on, 1 minute off of 7 air squats, 7 sit-ups, and then max burpees in the remaining minute. So partner 1 will work the odd minutes and partner 2 will work the even minutes. And we're going to cap this at 30 minutes. So you're either working until your team gets to 300 burpees or until you reach 30 minutes, whichever comes first. So I'm just giving an example here. This is not necessarily what everyone's going to do, but for minute 1, so right on that 3, 2, 1, go, partner 2 is going to rest. Well, partner 1 does 7 air squats, 7 sit-ups, and hypothetically, let's say they do 10 burpees. And then at minute 2, partner 1 is going to rest, while partner 2 does 7 air squats, 7 sit-ups, and hypothetically, they do 12 burpees. So now the team is at 22 burpees. And what could end up happening with this one is there may not be an even split of the work, and that's okay. That's totally fine. So that is Thursday. For this one, I do want to remind you to work for the full minute when it's your turn to work because you have a full minute of rest coming up immediately after. So even if you slow down your pace a little bit and you're maybe not moving through it at the speed of light, that's okay as long as you are in motion. So that's Thursday. On Friday, after we deadlift, we're going to have an AMRAP 9 of a 200-meter run, 20 kettlebell snatches, so 10 on each side, and 10 plank pull-throughs. For the kettlebell snatches, it's going to be all 10 on one arm and then all 10 on the other arm. The plank pull-throughs will be 5 on each side, and those are alternating. That's just the nature of the movement. To scale this one, we could do a 100-meter run in place of that 200-meter run. You can scale the weight of the kettlebell as needed. You could scale the kettlebell snatches to dumbbell snatches if you need to. And you can scale the plank pull-throughs to alternating shoulder taps, making sure that those are nice and slow and controlled and you feel that core engaged. That is it for your workouts for the week. If you have any questions, email in to accessstrengthtraining@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a great week of training.